Hi there, my name's John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA. And I'm so glad you stopped by. This is for the third Sunday in Lent, March 3rd. And the texts for this Sunday are, in my opinion, a very difficult set of texts to do a children's sermon around. And so what I'm focusing on, and you can see it in the texts, but especially at the beginning of our services, of our worship services, we have confession and forgiveness, where we say that we've done things or we haven't done things, and we ask God to forgive us, and then we hear the words that God does forgive us. And that many times, though, when we are forgiven, we don't act like we're forgiven. That God says, I forgive you. And yet we still hold on to the things that we've done wrong, and they still weigh us down. And it's kind of like I found at the dollar store. This normally would be wrapped around your ankle, but I want you to be able to see it. Oh, yeah, I found a ball and chain. Oh, it's so heavy, and it's hard to hold up, and it weighs me down. And yeah. And you know, what's interesting is that the stuff that's weighed me down, I've asked God to forgive me, and God has, and yet I still act as though I'm not forgiven. And you know, the ironic part is that this thing is actually really light and has no weight whatsoever, yet I can pretend, or I can act like it's weighing me down. But God's already removed everything that weighs me down when God forgave me. And yet I can still forget that God forgives me. God loves you. God sees the things that we've done or we haven't done, and when we say, God, I'm sorry, God loves us so much that God forgives us. That's the whole point of the cross. That God loves you. God loves you. So much that, you know, even this here, God has really even just removed this. I attach it, and I'm like, oh, I think I should, hold on. I think it really needs to stay here. And God's like, I broke the chain. I broke it. And you don't need to be weighed down anymore. Let's act like we've been forgiven. So this is a great item off of the children's sermon, off of the dollar store. But I don't know if the Dollar Tree across the country will have these or not. They had them at the one that I go to. But so if they don't have one of these, you can actually use, and I'm sure at any dollar store and Dollar Tree, they've got the handcuffs. And the handcuffs are great, and at some point I'll make a video about that, but you can use the same idea that you are handcuffed. You are handcuffed, but you take one of the chains that in between the handcuffs and you just clip it. So it's already broken, but it still is holding on. So you can talk about like this, but all you have to do is you move the handcuffs and they become unlinked. And that you're free, but we don't act like we're free. So that is the children's sermon for March 3rd, the third Sunday of Lent. I'm so glad you stopped by, and I hope that you can find some use in this quirky dollar store item. Have a blessed week.